God is showing me the decision, no question asked. And I'm so emotional, y'all. I'm not gonna cry on camera. Where's my husband? What that mean? My wreath finally came, y'all. That's a sassy man to me. Hey y'all, welcome back to the vlog. Excuse my background. Y'all see suitcases, stuff on the couch and all of that. Myron is getting ready to go back to work. The work situation has changed a little bit. So he was working here for a little while and now they are wanting him to come back off. So he's gonna be spending some time at work, back to the normal schedule. So I am sad about it, y'all. I'm not gonna talk about it because I might cry, but we are getting ready to decorate the door. And I want to tell y'all about my work day before that. Today has been so productive, y'all. We officially started back our morning workouts. So I feel energized. I don't feel lazy. I don't feel lethargic. I don't feel tired. So that is a win in my book. Big win in my book, because I hate feeling tired after work because I still have a 5 to 9 life that I have to be very much active in. I cannot afford to be lazy at all whatsoever. I talk to y'all all the time about all these new things that I'm doing and how can I show up if I'm tired? You know what I'm saying? So I've been getting business handled in many different areas today and I feel productive. My wreath finally came, y'all. I think I showed y'all in a previous vlog. I haven't edited that video yet, but in a previous vlog, I think I showed y'all this pretty falling leaves wreath that I did not pick up. And apparently it was a hot commodity because no store had it within my vicinity. So I had to order it. And then the one store that was gonna get it was getting it on a particular work day. And she was like, call in the morning. And I was like, you know what? I don't have time for that. So let me order it. And I got it. I ain't gonna tell y'all how much I paid for it because, but I'll tell y'all because I paid $50 for the wreath. But if y'all go on Etsy and if I can remember during the editing process, I will show y'all how much wreaths really cost. I think my mama paid like $80 for her wreath that's on her door. The wreath girls get serious, okay? They get real serious with their money, with their coins. So we are about to decorate the door. I typically always decorate my door, whether I'm changing out the door sign or anything like that. My door is always decorated. I always have a cute rug. I always have a cute sign, always. And I switch it out with the seasons. So before we go out there, y'all, we working on 12 minutes of footage. I'm gonna have to clean some footage out later. But before we go out there, I wanna show y'all what we got. Hold on, let me gather everything. So right here I have the sign that we're gonna put up. I have the pumpkin rug in here. Hold on. My little rug is all bent up. Girl, now is the rug stuck together? Oh my god. Okay. Got my little pumpkin rug. And I have one of these black and white things outside already, but if you always have these white and black mats, you know that the gold mat right here, this type of mat always sheds on top of this and it looks really bad. I'll show y'all what mine look like now. But okay, y'all, I bought this September 16th. Why is it? It's exactly 1 month later. Today is October 16th and I'm just now about to decorate my door. The good thing about it is I was super careful not to get like super Halloween type stuff because the girls at my apartment complex, they don't play with this door stuff, okay? They decorate, like I do little stuff here and there, but baby, they go out. Like for Halloween, they differentiate between Halloween and Thanksgiving. I don't, baby. Fall is fall for me, okay? I just do fall. They do Halloween, they do Thanksgiving, they do fall. They maybe start with fall in September, and I love that. But that's why I got real simple stuff, because I'm gonna have the same stuff from October until the last day in November, baby. And then and December 1st, I will put up my Christmas decor. But yeah, I bought this exactly 1 month ago, and if it wasn't for my wreath, and if it wasn't for me being indecisive, I could have had this up a little while ago. But anyway, let's open up the wreath so I can give y'all a visual of what we're working with. 9 minutes to spare and a whole lot of energy, y'all. How are we gonna do it? Yeah. The weather has been feeling so good lately, y'all. I really have been enjoying it. It's very much giving silk press season for sure. Oh, super cute. And you can make this more dramatic. So I'm gonna fluff this out a little bit. Let's get caught up on the Carly Russell thing. So she's taking it to trial, y'all. If I'm not mistaken, they said they were gonna give her up to 1 year, from 6 months to 1 year, which is what I was thinking initially. And that's what it's probably gonna be. But of course her lawyers are fighting it. So we'll see how that plays out, y'all. I just want to update y'all, or even mention it a little bit, because I had talked about it on my vlog before. So I don't want to leave y'all hanging. But here is the original price for this wreath, $69.99. This is gonna be so cute on my freaking door, y'all. Look at this. I love this. And I didn't want to pay $70 for no wreath. Y'all know Hobby Lobby stuff is always 40 to 50% off. So I got it at 40% off, I think. But of course I had to pay for shipping. So yeah. This can be used. That's why I don't mind spending the money on good quality stuff, because I use my stuff every year. Myron got my Christmas rug outside on the balcony, y'all, so I'm gonna have to get a new Christmas rug this year. I'm not upset about it, because I might be changing my colors anywho. But okay, let me get it together. Let me take the tags off of this, and then I will come back and show y'all what the vision is going to give. Okay, so this is what she's giving for now. And I didn't pick up this wreath the very first time around, because to me it didn't really match my decor, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, y'all, this is the before. This is my rug. As you can see, those little pieces are all over it, all over the black and white rug. So I have to switch this out pretty frequently, but I have my cute little mat and door sign, and this is interchangeable. I just put that cute little heart there. Alright, so I just came from the storage room. Also in the last, well, when I was at Hobby Lobby, I told y'all I had this from last year. So this was a part of my fall decor last year. So we're going to see if this matches what we have already, which I feel like it does, because this, I think this matches the little autumn sign that I have. We are finished, and I absolutely love it. I don't know if I'll be able to show y'all the whole thing because of how the door is angled, but yeah, that pumpkin matched perfectly. Love, 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 love the wreath. She's cute, she's giving. Okay, y'all, as y'all know, Amazon Prime Day just left. I got my spectators on the phone, you guys. And I got my big box goodies right here. This box is so heavy, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Girl, she crazy. You think I'm worried about your mom? I'm not. She's a hater. I asked her, do she wanna order me some more stuff? But I've been said thank you. I'm not gonna keep giving thanks. I'm not gonna keep giving thanks. I had to get another robot vacuum because Myron and Rocco lost the plug to my white ones. This one was $100. The next item that I got is a floor lamp. This and that robot vacuum is the reason why this freaking box is so heavy. But I got this lamp because y'all know my living room is dark. So yeah, this show a lot of light right here. I also plan to use this to do like my unboxings and stuff like that for when I record my TikTok videos, because I saw one of my homegirls on YouTube using it and the light is super bright. And this would be much easier to carry than my ring light. So I got the robot vacuum, the floor lamp. I had to get a replacement speaker from the people who stole my speaker in Cancun. So I ordered a replacement speaker, y'all. This was not a part of the Prime Day sale. I guess JBL was like, baby, look, this is cheap enough, okay? Cheap enough. They did not put this on the sale. And then I also got, hold on, I'm gonna show you in a minute, Jay. I also got this gooseneck UV nail lamp. I have a mini one, but I hate having to push the button every time I'm trying to apply my nail. So I got one that just stands by itself and the light will stay on the whole time. All right, that's enough. I'm hot. Let's go get these groceries.
Every day.
Thank you. You too. Good morning, y'all. Today is Wednesday. Yes, today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. As you can see, just dropped Myron off at the airport. He has been called back to work. Y'all might be confused about his job. I will be explaining to y'all for 0.5 seconds about his job, because I really don't even understand what he do. But to make it very, very simple, he works on boats. So he goes to boats and he supplies the boats with oil and gas. So he makes sure that they are a well-running ship. They're supplied with gas. They have everything they need to function properly. Hold on, y'all. Basically, that's what he do. He don't really work with cruise ships all the time, but he do work with them sometimes. But outside of cruise ships, they fill tanks, I guess is what you would call it. The real word is barges, but yeah, that's what he does in a nutshell. But I like to compare it to Army wives. He don't be gone as long as men in the Army, but it's kind of like he gets deployed, you know. I did get emotional. My daddy kind of opened the floodgates for me. I was already emotional, but my daddy opened up the floodgates, y'all. He sends me a scripture every morning, and the scripture that he sent this morning is just kind of like made me emotional, because we were talking about something yesterday. He kind of reaffirmed me this morning, and the scripture kind of went along with how I was feeling today. Let me share the scripture with y'all before I get on the road. It says, blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. So do with that what you will. I feel like that applied to the situation that I talked to my daddy about yesterday, as well as me and Myron being separated for a little while. So I'll tell y'all more about it later. Hey y'all, we're back and we're dressed for work. So these are today's blue light glasses of choice. Again, these are from Zelo, y'all. The video should be out by now, but this looks like a fall pair of glasses. Like, look at the brown, so cute, and it matches my melanated speech therapist shirt. But yeah, we are in Q4 and I feel like I'm going through a whole new life reset, because as y'all saw earlier, babe just went back to work, so I'm having to relearn how to do things. And it's like, it's not that major, it's just that I just got to get myself back in routine, because now I got to walk the dog and stuff. When he's home, that's his job, honestly, and I will help if he's tired or something like that, but he normally takes the dog in the morning before he goes to work, or when he gets off work, and then, you know, in the afternoon twice. So I don't know, y'all might be like, girl, you just added one more thing to your routine, but that one more thing, y'all, is a lot for me. So I gotta rebuild my whole schedule. Really? Future, I'm trying to have a moment, okay? We don't need your low vibrations right now, baby boy. I want to talk to y'all about the conversation I had with my coworker yesterday. Y'all, I was real close to calling in and using a PTO day yesterday, but something in my spirit just was like, Aliah, go to work. And I'm so happy I did, y'all, because one of my coworkers spoke so much life into me yesterday. I did not realize how much I needed our conversation, like, and I just feel like everybody needs at least one person in their life who just speaks life into them. As a matter of fact, you need more than one. Like, you need more than one person that speaks life into you. Like, yeah, you can always be self-motivated, self-determined to do things, but I just feel like you need a couple of cheerleaders in your corner. And this unexpected cheerleader was exactly what I needed, because, you know, I do have my regular people in my corner who's like, Aliah, you can do this. Like, you do this anyway. You the boss. You the boss. You can do the boss thing. But it hits different when somebody else tell you the same thing that people who really know you tell you. Like, I've known the people in my corner for years, so they know me. They know my traits, they know my qualities, they know my strengths, they know my weaknesses. So when somebody who is not with you, has not known you for your whole life, when they tell you some of the same things, it's like, wow, like, I must really do have these strengths, I must really do have these weaknesses, like, this must really be a part of my purpose on this earth. You know what I'm saying? So basically, she just confirmed a lot of things for me. She solidified a lot of the signs that I've been seeing for like the past 2 weeks. And it's kind of like, y'all ever heard the, what do you call it, like a metaphor where it's like something is like, just your dreams is just dangling right in front of your face, like God, universe, whatever entity you believe in is dangling the things right in your face, like they are within reach. All you have to do is get it. Everything in life happens through intrinsic behaviors. Like, you have to be the person to do what you need to do in order to live the life that you want to live. Like, it all starts with you taking the action, you getting the things done. So she gave me a book recommendations, in which your girl loves book recommendations. I am a book girl, y'all know I'm a nerd over here. But she gave me book recommendations. If I'm not mistaken, the title of the book is Change Your Mind, Change Your Paradigm. I'll put it on the screen. It all starts with you. You got to change your mindset, your mind frame. Despite where you grew up, where you were born. Like, those things don't have to shape your life. Like, of course they're gonna shape your life in some way, form, or fashion, because that's all you know, but you have the power to change that. Y'all, I wish I could have recorded everything that she said. Y'all, it just made so much sense. It made a whole lot of sense. So this is my message to you. I'm gonna be y'all's personal cheerleaders today. We're thinking about doing something and you've been getting signs. The thing that you want is within reach. Just dig deep, y'all. Let's take some initiative and make a plan, and then we gotta execute. So that's my morning message for y'all. I am about to head into work, so I will talk to y'all after work. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Today is October 21st and just left the gym, threw my wig on. We're about to go get some coffee. I am in my other car, and yeah, we're finna go to Dunkin, y'all. I'm on the phone with Myron. He just woke up, and I'm trying to talk to him before my homegirls call me, because we have our weekend call today. Look what my head say, 100% that B, period. I got this for doing 100 spin classes back in 2022, 2021. I truly miss spin. But anyway, y'all, let's go. I will call y'all back.
The blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when
I have been feeling some type of way without my robot vacuum, y'all. Alright, so it's charging. What that mean? Look at him, nosy, rosy. It's working, y'all. And I like this one because it has the side brushes like that. My other one had the brush underneath, so if hair got caught in it, it would eventually stop spinning. So I don't think this one would do that very much. So yeah, here she is in action. Baby, not this thing bringing itself back to the charger. I guess this thing was like, girl, you trying to use me? You just took me out the box. I'm not ready. All right, y'all, here is the outfit of the day. Super cute and casual. Okay, but we are about to change the battery. I'm taking the light skin Marc Jacobs bag, and I think I might want to stop and get a smoothie or a salad. I might get a smoothie. I'm gonna get a smoothie before I go, because I don't want to get hungry when I'm over there and have to stop and get food. Let me change this battery and I will meet y'all at Smoothie King. Oh, I forgot they have smoothie bowls here.
What can I do?
Hi, can I have a 32-ounce blueberry lemon trim? While I'm driving, I'm listening to CARESHA Please with Ari, two of my girlies. So if y'all haven't checked that out, check it out. It's funny, it's entertaining, and I definitely, this thing like an hour, baby. Yeah, an hour 13 minutes. So I'm gonna be listening to this while I'm at the place, honestly. So I don't know if y'all gonna be hearing me talk that much. Not these dudes in the work truck then park the work truck in the neighborhood before they go into brunch. Cause y'all know in Houston, Texas, Atlanta, anywhere, you gotta pay $40 to park at the brunch spot. So these smart men just parked on the side street in a very rich neighborhood. How you doing? Hey. Anyway, y'all, yeah, we listening to CARESHA Please and Ari, and they talking about marriage and all that kind of stuff. Of course, their view on marriage and everything gonna be different, because they really don't have to be married to their man. They getting all the benefits, you know what I'm saying? And then for them also, it's a whole lot different, because they making money on a whole new tax bracket and a whole new level. So for them, like, the business of marriage would really hurt them if they were to ever get a divorce. But us people who are not celebrities, we don't really look at marriage as like the business. Girl, this GPS going crazy. I need to get over. we don't look at marriage for what it really is. Like, now people are marrying for love, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but I don't think we as a people look at like the real business part of it all. Because I don't know, I be listening to the radio in the morning and I always hear about how people be like, I'm getting a divorce, he won't give me the house, he put me out, I put him out, he won't pay alimony. Like, you know, and when you go through marriage counseling, these are things that you will be talking about. Like, things get real ugly in a divorce. And of course, we marry, we don't marry to get divorced, but sometimes things happen, y'all. They really don't look at marriage like we look at marriage, because they look at it more from a business side. Because, like, think about it, celebrities like Ari, Moneybag has bought her several vehicles, several houses, she's giving him land. If they were to break up, they may not be the type of people who are like Indian givers, but if they were to ever break up, they just broke up. Like, it ain't no fight about who getting what, because they not married. Whoever paid for whatever gets it back. Simple. You don't have to split it down the middle or nothing. So, you know, I don't know, I guess I'm just a very logical person, so I can see why celebrities are like, I don't want to get married. And then some of them are like, I want to get married, I don't want to pay this much in taxes. Where is my Boaz? Where is my husband? You know, so I can see both sides of the coin. And that was something else I was going to talk to y'all about. Oh, okay. So for example, y'all, and this can lead into a whole nother conversation. So y'all know the rapper, I think his rap name is DJ Mustard. Him and his wife, Chanel Dijon, I think it's her name. They got married during the pandemic, had a very beautiful, intimate dinner wedding, which I love. Y'all, I love small weddings. Like, I think big weddings are nice and beautiful, but I just love small, intimate things. And it's not just because I did it and because I see it all on TikTok and stuff. I just love it. Like, I'm a very romantic, intimate girl. But anyway, they were together for 11 years, Chanel Dijon and DJ Mustard. I forgot the song he sang. They were together for 11 years, y'all. Apparently, he left her. They have, I think, 2 kids together. So he left her, put her out their house, their marital home. Of course, he's the breadwinner, so he put her out. In which, it don't make no sense, because if you're the breadwinner, why are you putting your wife and your kids out the marital home when you can afford to pay for their house as well as get you somewhere else to stay? Questionable. That's a sassy man to me. So he put her out. She requested child support. Guess what he did? He is now trying to take custody of the kids. Why are you trying to take the kids from their mom? Like, you are a dad, and that's not to say that dads can't do the dad thing, because they can, but you are not a mom. You will never be a mom. Why are you trying to take this lady's kids? Like, y'all, divorces get so ugly. And in her case, I wish she would have did a prenuptial agreement, because she was with him from the time he ain't had nothing until he had that hit song. And now, you know, he's a producer and he's doing all these great things. He's making big bank. He left her. 1 year later, he has another lady, another girlfriend, and he has moved that lady into their marital home. And as a woman, I don't know, like, maybe I don't understand because I'm not in their shoes. I don't have that type of money. But as a woman, I just feel like she should feel unsettled because of the situation. Like, there is no way that if I was her, I would not feel comfortable being in this man's house, knowing he put out his wife and his kids, no matter what happened, and he trying to take custody of her kids. Because, baby, at any given moment, the shoe can be on your foot, and you can be in the same situation as Chanel Dijon, baby. I just really don't like stuff like that, y'all. It really, really rubs me the wrong way. So, yeah, I don't know. Y'all see how one topic just leads me into all other types of topics. Like, we went from talking about why celebrities get married, why they don't get married, and then I gave y'all an example. This is probably a 10-minute clip, but I hope y'all watch it. Leave a comment. Let me know your take on marriage. You know, do you plan to get married? Which, you know, most people do. If you're planning to get married, please do premarital counseling. And then some premarital counselors, they check in with y'all yearly after your wedding, just to make sure y'all are on the straight and narrow. So yeah, let me know if you are gonna do premarital counseling. If you're thinking about getting married, do you believe in the counseling? Do you think you and your boo can do it yourself? Leave a comment, let me know, girl. Yeah, now it's a line to get in, honey. Lord.
Understanding that my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, trying to stop for a sign. The reason why.
Explain to me why my basket's so full, baby. What y'all think the price gonna be? I'm thinking 180. Girl, I told y'all, Houston be having all the discounts. Everything in there was at least 40 to 50% off of regular price stuff. I got a lot of good stuff, y'all, and I hope y'all commented what y'all thought my balance was gonna be. If you have not commented yet, comment down below what you thought my balance was going to be, or what you think my balance was. Comment down below. Pause the screen. All right, you're back. Great, welcome back. Let me tell you how much we spent. We spent $149.38. So my original price that I was thinking in my head was $150, but when I looked at my basket, I was like, girl, this is giving very much $180, $200, but it was $149, y'all, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. And you can find these items on sale at Walmart, like the brand TRAMONTINA. They're at Walmart, they're at Amazon, you know, they're at all the stores.
And O's in my notebook, checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself in the zone, making nervous when you go. I say I'm not.
Before I can tell y'all about my night, anybody, please explain to me, why is my phone stuck in SOS mode? Tonight was a overall much needed night. I needed a girls' night. I didn't know how much I needed a girls' night until I was at a girls' night. So we watched Beetlejuice. Y'all know it's Halloween. We watched Beetlejuice. Y'all, that movie is so stupid. Like, I watched it many years ago, and comparing what I saw years ago to what I see now, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I was scared of this. Like, it's just real dumb. Like, it ain't even nothing to be scared about. Took my sleeping medicine because my friend is like, girl, you need to rest. Cause I'm back on go mode, y'all. I just took my self-care solo trip, and I'm back with my hands in several different pots. I think I signed up for way too much than I can handle, but that's a story for another day. Yeah, but my friend, she was like, girl, go home and rest. So that's what we're about to do. I'm about to try to fix this phone first. If I can't get it in the next 10-15 minutes, I'm just gonna shower and get into bed. If I don't come back to see y'all to end tonight's vlog, I will see y'all in the morning. Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. Today's October 22nd. I never know what day it is, y'all. Yes, it's October 22nd. I'm loving my speech therapy head. Like, my friend has an embroidery machine, and I've just been thinking about, like, what kind of hats can I have her to make me? Like, should I get a black hat with a white letter A for my first and last name? Or, I mean, this is so cute, and the fact that it's denim makes it even better. Y'all know I wear my denim shirt to work damn near every day. Like, I am a denim girl through and through, okay? This morning we have started our morning at Dunkin. Got the same exact thing I got yesterday. I feel really good today. Just reflecting on last week, it felt like the old Aliah. I've been getting up earlier, like today's Sunday. I'm out and about. I have walked to Rocco. Normally I would not start cooking my meal prep until about 4 or 6 p.m. but it's looking like about a good 2 or 3 today if I go ahead and leave Dunkin's parking lot. So I just feel happy. Like I don't know. I have chills because it's like I'm finally starting to get back into the routine of my life. How did I get out of this routine? I don't know. I guess it was kind of like seasonal depression, seasonal funk, or whatever. I have not put my finger on it just yet, but it feels good to feel like I'm coming up out of that, honestly. Like I don't have anything else to say. Also, I received another sign. My coworker who had an extensive conversation with me on Tuesday about my future, she sent me a TikTok this morning, which confirmed some of the things my friend Aliah told me yesterday. So, God, y'all, like, I don't know. I want to cry. I'm in such a reflective mood because it's like, y'all know how sometimes you feel like you get signs and they're like spread apart. Like maybe 1 week you see this, next 2 weeks you see it again, next month you might see it again, and it's like signs like that. But girl, why my signs been coming back to back in a week? Like Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the week before that, Friday. Like it's just, it feels overwhelming because it's like God is really speaking to me. Like, girl, I done gave you this sign, this. I done gave you 5 signs in less than 14 days. If you don't do what I'm telling you to do, there's nothing else I could do for you. And it just makes me so emotional, y'all, because as a person who is very indecisive, like I have a very hard time making decisions. It's like God is showing me the decision, no question asked. And I'm so emotional, y'all. I'm not gonna cry on camera. I'm not gonna do it because I cried when Myron left. I'm sure y'all saw that. But I don't know. I've been reflecting. If I can remember, I'm gonna put the TikTok. I'm gonna have to write about that in my journal so that when I get back home, when I'm done cooking and prepping for the week. Before I do anything else, I want to show y'all what I got from the kitchen warehouse yesterday. Because if I don't do it right now, I won't do it because I'm about to pack up my boxes. Pack up the pans and pots that I have to give them away to someone before I put these in the dishwasher before I cook. Okay? So, let's start unboxing. The first thing I want to show y'all, this thing is heavy. This is some really good quality stuff. I got a white and gold brazier, y'all. This caught my attention. They also had it in black. Normally I would go for the black, but I think when I buy my house, I want more white and gold stuff. This is so cute, y'all. So I paid $30 or $35, maybe even $25 for this brazier. And let me show y'all the price on Amazon for this same exact thing. $100. Tell me that's not a steal, you guys. Tell me that's not a steal. I got a 2-burner griddle. I got 2 heavy-duty cutting boards. Might give one to my mama. Got those little mixing spoons and cooking spoons and utensils and stuff. 3/4 size baking sheets. A smaller griddle. And I got the 11-piece cookware set. And on Amazon, this one is $113. I paid $65. So at the end of the day, I saved a hell of a lot of money. I'm about to get rid of a hell of a lot of my Tefal pots and pans and replace them with my TRAMONTINA brand. I feel so grown, y'all. I feel real grown and responsible for buying new pots and pans, especially because I needed them. Like I told y'all yesterday, the handle is coming off of some of my old pots and pans. Like I literally cooked every week, you know. So yeah, we got new pots and pans. Now let me show y'all the groceries. Here is the wagon, y'all. Your girl be dragging that wagon, babe. I'm not gonna do a grocery unboxing because how many times can I show y'all? Hold on, let me pick this up and put it over here. How many times can I show y'all water, chicken, salmon, energy drinks, yogurt? How many times can I show y'all the same thing? So we're just not even gonna do a grocery haul. I'm about to cook. I wish I had a box to put these old pots and pans in. I might see if I can take one of my clear containers and put them in so that I can take them back to Mississippi and give them away. Yeah, so let me try to find a clear box somewhere, clear container, and then I will come back to y'all periodically throughout the day.
My favorite song. Should I send an email at home? You're the #1 topic on the phone. I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue? Yeah. I